Hey everyone, welcome. It's time to paint. Time to paint. I'm gonna do a pop art. I did this one yesterday. I put some flowers in the foreground. It really looks cool. It's almost like the first time I ever did that. I've been painting landscapes for a couple of years now, and I kind of like that. Today I'm gonna do something cool for you. We're gonna do some pop art flowers. And how I'm going to get started is I'm just going to kind of sketch it out with black real quick. I'll do the pot first because I want to make some kind of cool pot. Like, let's see. Let's see if I can do something funky here. Uh, yeah, that'll work. Crazy pop art. There's my flower pot. And what I'm going to do is design a bunch of flowers now. I'm going to have, I want to kind of fill in the whole thing maybe. I'm hoping to. Let's start with the, I'm going to start with maybe a daisy over here. Just a small one, kind of hanging down here. And we'll put a big one up here. I'm using regular black Mars black here because it dries faster. That way I can get in here and start painting inside. I'll go over the black again when I'm done. But I'm just trying to create some cool petals right now. And I kind of made everything kind of big. This will be the table here. I have a table in here. But maybe this will be better, then I don't have to it won't take as long. That's what I'm saying. Let's put one. Let's put one right here. In the middle there. And I think I'm going to put one down here on the table. Do. I should have used a smaller brush, but this will come out good. Now I'll put some more in front of the pot once I get it colored in. Let me give that a second to dry, and then I'll zoom into it. I'm going to put a bee in here too. Yep. I'm going to put some background color in real quick while all that black is drying. This is one way to do it. There's many ways to do this pop art flowers, but I think this will come out looking pretty good. I know it doesn't look like much now, but trust me, when I get all the colors in and all the shadows and the lighting, it ends up looking pretty cool. And then I'll put like a bee over here flying around. I think the table, I'm going to make my table green, believe it or not. Like a mixture of yellow and green. I have a green table here. This is really fun kind of painting. This is a good paint, a good one to paint for a beginner. If you're a beginner artist, I'm going to do like an orange flower pot. Orange, red, and we'll put another color over here. I just tried to make a kind of a funky flower pot here. I think it'll look cool once it's all done. I'm putting glaze, I'm using glaze so the colors stay real vibrant, okay? Almost looks like some kind of like heart or something, doesn't it? Like the organ. This flower I'm going to make blue. got some nice dark blue here. It's like Prussian blue. For my big flowers, I like to make these. Let's make this one like a yellowish orange color. I think my lines are all dry now. This is acrylic paint. Yeah, it dries pretty fast. So now you can come in and you can really come in here and put your color in without getting black inside your color. Although I do have a technique where I actually do run black in the shadow side of the flower, but not on this one today. I'm doing this really simple, so if you never did acrylic painting before, this is a really cool way to do art. All these lines, I'm going to go back over them again in the end with special black. It's a fluid black. Trying to go fast so I can, trying to show you how cool this can go. At this point, it's almost like coloring. Once you get your image up there on the canvas, you can just go to town and start putting your colors in. Like I said, I'm not worried about the black because I'm going to go over all the black again. You try and use little brush strokes in here. It'll look more like an oil painting if you use little brush strokes. Pretty cool. Pretty cool so far. I'm going to make this guy red. Bright red. I mean, I do complicated paintings, but sometimes it's fun just to do something like this. You don't always have to do a long painting, you know. These are fun to do as well. Alright, let me get my, this is called an angle brush. We're going to do some cool stuff here for you. Let's see, I want, do 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 do. I forgot this is pop art. I was getting ready to do some fine art there. We want a bunch of green leaves in here. It looks really cool with the extra leaves and stuff. I got a little bug there. Do I got my phone on? Yeah. Hey, Guy Smith. Marianne, hey. Yeah, I wanted to do something simple here. But I think it's going to come out looking good. There's a lot of stuff I do to this to really make it look, I make it kind of look like fine art. But I got to get all the color in here first. I wanted to get this easy one out of the way because I want to do a landscape after I have my dinner. I want to do another landscape, Marianne, with some more flowers in the foreground, like the one from last night. All right, this is looking good. I'm going to put some different tones in now in my flowers. This yellow, I'm going to put some darker color on the petals on one side. This is kind of cool art. You don't have to worry about your lines because I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to go over all the lines again. But see how now the flower has two different tones there? On the orange one, we'll put some red on one side of it. We'll give all the flowers like some different tones in it. See how cool that looks already? It's not even close to being done, because what I'll put some light color here and some more dark color here. It's going to look pretty cool. actually. I sketched out the octopus. My my idea is to like I wanted to do an octopus right here with his arms going up with some flowers, but I don't know. I sketched it out and I'm like, it doesn't really, it didn't really appeal to me like the idea. Like I thought it was a good idea, but once I saw it on paper, I didn't really like it too much. But all right, so I think I got enough in here. I'll do my background once I'm done with all that. So I got everything. Oh, I didn't finish the flowers, so let's finish the flowers up first. I mean the leaves. I'll put some dark tone on the shadow side. And then we'll lighten up the top part of the leaf will be a little lighter. I forgot about this one down here. Yeah, I know Marianne wants to see another landscape, huh? I want to do one too, yeah. Because I want to have lunch first. Actually, I'm going to have dinner after this, then I'm going to do a landscape. Like the one I had. I had this, I was showing this at the beginning. The landscape will look different. But I'm gonna do some kind of foreground with flowers in the front, maybe roses this time. So it gives the painting some depth, when you got something in the foreground. Look at how cool this looks now. Wow. Wow, I'm gonna have to like this. Here, I know how to give myself a like. There it is. One like. This is orange. I'm gonna make it hit it a little more. Uh, with some light orange up here. So it stands out. There we go. We'll put a little orange in here. This is a funky color here, huh? Alright, I'm going to do my black now. So basically I got to go over all the black lines again. And then it'll bring the picture back to life, kind of. And I'm using this, this is called fluid acrylic paint. They got different companies make it. I think Golden, Liquitex. But I'll show you why I use it, because it just it flows really good, and it's very it covers very easy. See that? See the leaf, how it kind of, it's pop art, you know. This is nothing complicated about this art. But there is some tricks you got to do with, you know, you put different tones in your color so it looks a little better, you know. That looks like a cool flower there. That's what's cool about this art, you know. You can make some funky looking flowers, you know. That's a crazy looking vase. Oh, I gotta do my shadow here. I forgot about the shadow on the. I'm trying to hurry. I don't want this one to be too long. Do do do. Wow, it's looking pretty good. I might change my vase color uh, to blue, because these colors aren't going very well with. the flowers. I'm going to change the vase to a better color. But you can see how these flowers, once you outline them again, they start to look really cool. We'll put an actual line in this one with some stems in there. All right, pretty good. Now you could use a different brush, a bigger brush to do this line work. And you can get some like extra brush strokes in there if you want. I just decided to use this small brush. Okay, there, I think I got everything outlined. Let me change the color of the pot because I don't like that. So, most of it's orange and yellow and green. So I'm going to get my color wheel. It's mostly orange and yellow. So I'm going to put my color wheel on yellow and orange. And yep, it's telling me to make the pot like a bluish color. A light blue color. Lighter than that blue. So we're going to make a blue pot. I think it's going to look a lot better being blue. Yeah, it already looks better. One solid color. So I'm gonna let this dry a little before I put any more color on it. I want to make it a little brighter, so I can put my shadow in now on the pot. These little details like this is really what makes it look kind of cool. Just add a shadow in here. Yeah, okay, now I'm liking it. Yeah, I didn't really like that, the pot. So, very cool. ba da ba ba da ba. I'll leave some of that orange in there. That's what gives it some character. So what I'm going to do now is start putting in my highlights on all the flowers and the leaves. I'm going to use the white. It's the same thing like the black. It's a fluid white. It's really opaque, so. And I'm going to use this brush. It's number 6 round, so I can put bigger. You can make small uh, strokes with this brush, or you can make big strokes with it. So. I make sure it's dry though. Wow. All right, here we go. I'm going to start with the big flower. I think it looks cool already. Wow. Wow, that looks amazing. You're midnight, Marianne. already midnight over there? Wow. Did I forget anything? Oh, the red one. I think I'll make that pink. Like a light pink. All right, there we go. Let me fix my stem here. Wow, I'm digging this. For some reason, I really like this one. I had to go to the bank to see about my Clover device. I stopped and got a coffee. What time do you stay up till, Marianne? Marianne watches the lives. She's all the way in Norway, right? So it's already tomorrow over there. It's already Tuesday. I'd like to go to Europe. I've never been to Europe, and I'd like to go because I like all the heritage over there. You know. Wow. I'm digging this. I am digging this. It's time for the highlights on the stems, and this is what's going to make it. This all also help with the appearance of this. All right, I'm really digging this. I like everything but that flower, so I'm going to change that flower to maybe a light blue. So you can see the lines more at least. There we go. Now it shows up a little better. And I decided it needs some leaves on here. I think I'm going to do a bumblebee up here. Let's see how this looks straight on. Kind of like it. It looks pretty cool. I'm gonna have to let this dry for a little bit. It has glaze in the paint, so it's gonna takes a while for that glaze to work in the paint. It'll make it look transparent. All right, let me try a bee. I'm gonna try and do a bumblebee up here. Might as well put two of them. Two bees buzzing around. Do 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 do. I made his body wrong. I don't know what I did with my liner brush. So I got to use this big fat brush. Oh, I went the wrong way. I went the wrong way on this guy. Do 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 do. He'll just be a little darker. There we go. It's hard to paint when it's this small, you know. Do 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 do. There we go. All right, two B's. I love it. Alright guys, hey, I got this one done in under an hour. I'm gonna finish this flower though. There we go. That was really fun. That was a fun one. Let me put on the 8mm. Let's try the sketch on this one. Wow. Look at those bees in the sketch. That's pretty cool. I really like that. Alright guys, I'm going to eat dinner and then I'm going to do a landscape probably in about 30 minutes. It's not going to look like this though. This came out pretty fun. It was fun to do. Yeah, came out really nice. I like, you could put other things in there besides bees. If you're good at butterflies, you could put butterflies up there. I'd like to do a hummingbird up in there one day, but might be kind of difficult. All right, I'll see you guys in about 30 minutes. I'm going to eat fast. Ed, hey, Ed's in there. How you doing, Ed? You still in there? I kind of caught you late. Oh, Anonymous Lives. Hey, I put my email on my, I've got my email now on my description on the home page. But I put it up there earlier so you could see it like this. I just, so you could go back in the last video and you could just write it down or take a screenshot of that. Yeah, so in about 3 days I'll be able to take credit cards if anybody wants to purchase a painting. I've got a way to take credit cards and debit cards. In like 3 days I should have the Clover device. Get them while they're cheap because if my channel goes viral, they'll be worth some money. It's all about demand, And you got to be an artist. You got to be well known. You gotta you gotta have some kind of fame. It takes a while to get a following. All right, guys. I'll see you in 30 minutes. I'm gonna shoot and eat dinner real quick, and I'll come back and do a landscape. All right, guys. Cheers.